Hey everybody, it's Amy. Thanks for joining me for my third video on the Anglican Rosary. We've talked about the Rosary itself and some things to think about when you're preparing to pray. When you're getting ready to pray, one of the other things that I mentioned briefly is how you're going to hold your beads. You have lots of different options, and a lot of them too depend on the size. This is my regular rosary. It's made with Swarovski crystals and possibly fake pearls. We have no proof that they're fake, no proof. But, so it's a smaller one. And so I tend to hold it with one hand. I hold it, and most often what I do is I hold it with my left hand because I often do other things while I'm doing it, or maybe holding something, so I find my left hand is my most comfortable. I hold the bead that I'm working, and I often start with my cross, with my invitatories. In the pendant I have a medal on this one of the Holy Family and the Holy Spirit Dove. I don't know if it'll let you see. So there's the Holy Spirit Dove. And there's the Holy Family. It's a little hard to see in this light, but they're a nice little symbol. So mine often end up being held, and then I run the beads over my finger between my thumb and forefinger, and I often continue to hold this with my pinky. Sometimes if I'm praying with both hands, if I'm kneeling for instance, I will support with my right and continue to move with my left, but it's just a little bit more of a structured way to hold them, and that's how I'm going to pray with you while I'm just going to run you through. So we're just going to talk a little more. I'm just going to remind you of a few things. You start at your cross, and then you're going to move to your invitatory, your cruciforms, your first one of 4, and then your group of 7, and you're supposed to start at the right and go around anti-clockwise, but again, it's whatever's comfortable for you. What I'm going to say is a prayer that I've assembled, and I have shared on the Anglican Rosary's Facebook page, just because this is the one that I'm using right now. It's easier for me to pray honestly and to have the words. I will share the words. I'm not going to pray the whole thing for you right now. I'm going to pray a little bit, and then we'll skip ahead, and I'm just going to show you how I would complete how I would end my first round moving into my second, and then how I end fully. So when you're starting, once you've sat down or lying down or kneeling or whatever your position of prayer is, there are many ways to start. Some people cross themselves, some people just begin, some people have a special starting prayer they say. I personally tend to holding the beads either in my left hand or in my right, will cross myself, and what I do is when I cross myself, I say the prayer for my cross, and then I'll move up the pendant and into to the first decade and show you how that's done. So again, I'm going to post the prayer, and I'll show you I'll sort it out. I'm going to show you the prayer, and that way you can follow along, and I will have a full audio of this prayer being prayed so that you can pray along with the audio just to get an idea and to sort of maybe have a little bit of bolstered confidence. Okay, so here we go. Blessed be the Lord who daily bears us up, for God is our salvation. You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have lifted my sackcloth and clothed me in gladness. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. O my strength, I will sing praises to you. For you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. O my strength, I will sing prayers to you. For you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. My strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me in gladness. Now I choose to not redo the cruciform and just go back into the circle for my second round and continue again. When I come around for the last time, after I've said the invitatory for the last, once I've said the last cruciform and the invitatory for the last time to go out, you're going to say the same. You've got a couple options. You can say the same prayer that you would normally use on your cross and on your invitatory, or you can say the invitatory as the same and have your cross as the Lord's Prayer. This is also a time where, for instance, before or after is a good time to offer intercessions. The way that I do this is when I begin and when I end. Instead of saying the cross when I cross myself, I will say, may the words of my lips and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, as I offer these prayers for, and then the person's name. And then I would begin moving up the pendant with the cross's prayer, and again repeating everything until you come to completion, and then I say it again at the end just for closure. And again, once you've prayed, remember to sit for a few minutes and to really get that message of comfort. Feel that recharged battery and that connection for prayer. If your mind is still a little restless, that's okay. It can take some time to get comfortable with this and really develop the skills. And it's not so much a skill of doing it right. It's of relaxing enough to let your mind and your heart become prayerful. It's not doing it perfectly or doing it correctly. It's doing it so that you are moved, so that this is prayer, this is something that you enjoy adding to your prayer life and speaking to God in a new way. And that is what's most important, to really make it a meaningful prayer and not just run on words or something we do to look holy or important or religious. It really is another way of us speaking with God and for us to really unburden ourselves for so many things when we may not have those words. And it's just wonderful. So look for the audio version if you're not comfortable yet to pray on your own, or if you just want to have another voice with you to kind of help you with your pacing, especially if you want to go 3 rounds. So what I'm going to do is I will either have 1 round repeated that you will repeat, or I will have 3 full verses. Comment if you have a preference, and that way it'll be easier for me to make that. I'll also eventually do a group prayer that we can somehow do together. I'm going to look into. The other thing I'm really excited to offer is Trivia Tuesdays. I would love for everybody to come around on Tuesdays to Anglican Rosaries on Facebook. There is a link to this YouTube video, and starting this Tuesday, we are going to have a trivia time. We'll have some questions, so instead of posting just once an hour, I will be posting a couple times within a trivia hour with questions that I'll get you guys to answer in the comments, and we'll have a good time, and I hope to really help continuing to build our community. So I hope you'll join us then, and I hope you'll join me for some more videos. Take care, everybody, and God bless.